talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! It is gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on into the Phillies postgame show. We have a very special guest who can probably and will definitely have the right of way to gloat against your boy today as the Phillies lose the series against the Cincinnati Reds. I got Ro, who is a proud alum of the play-by-play sports broadcasting camp. I had Ricky on a few weeks ago to talk about his Marlins. Ro is a diehard Cincinnati Reds fan. We can see his jersey. And Ro, a good series win for your Cincinnati Reds as the Phillies drop the series.
Yeah, I mean, the Reds, they played hard, but the first game of the series, I feel like that you guys had our number, of course, with Nick Lodolo starting for us, though, he was pretty good. But he gave up those 3 runs in the first game. But this game, I feel like this game was very good by Andrew Abbott. Him pitching for 5 innings, giving up 1 run, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. But Chase Burns last night, he was untouchable, except for the Trey Turner homer that he gave up. So I'm pretty confident in the Reds going into the next series with the Cardinals next up.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Reds, man, they've got, some pieces that I really like. I told you yesterday that I really thought that Ellie was gonna destroy us. You've got Nate Lowe, who I didn't even think was on the Reds. When he hit that bomb, when he hit that pitch off of Kirkring, dude, I thought that thing was a home run off the bat. His swings, I can't even lie. Those swings are nice, man. Those are nice swings.
Yeah, and you should have seen the game against the Detroit Tigers, the very late one, the rain delay. And he smoked the ball to end the game in extras. I was livid.
Yeah.
But Nate Lowe is just a different type of player, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, the way that I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but the way that you guys play, it's very unlike the Phillies. It's very scrappy. It's small ball baseball. What do you guys have? Yesterday, I think to start your scoring, you had 2 sacrifice flies to start the game. Yeah. Like, I just wish the Phillies played that way. You know what? But that's winning baseball. That's winning baseball. You guys, right now, you dropped to 500 against us in that first series, but now you're 26-24. You've got, a winning record. We took care of I don't know how much of a threat the Pirates are, but we took care of business against those guys for you the other day. So the Cubs really, the Cubs and Brewers. Do you think they can take some heat from you guys going down the stretch?
So talking about the Cubs, we lost that sweep, which was heartbreaking. 3 walk-offs in 3 days is a little crazy, but I think I think we're ready for them now since we've seen them, but we haven't seen the Brewers yet. We still need to see the Brewers. We still need to see the Cubs. We're going to see the Cardinals Friday, but still, I just feel like that Cubs series in Wrigley was not that great, but I just feel like it could be better if the Reds go home and start getting on this winning streak.
Yeah. Now you want to talk about a bad bullpen. You've told me over our text the last couple of days you do not trust this Reds bullpen. But it was the Phillies these last two games that really just did not look good. Alvarado looked really bad. Keller was bad the other night. But this, especially in the second game, outside of the Imuna Sosa home run today, your bullpen, on the other hand, didn't look all that bad.
Yeah, but here's a stat from 3 days ago. The Reds have 17 walks with the bases full. That is the most by a Reds pitching staff since 2021.
Ooh.
3 days ago. That was 3 days ago. It wasn't great, but the Phillies bullpen is getting a little bad for my liking. Like, even though we won the game off of you guys, like, I feel like the bullpen needs to get better for your team, my team, everybody's team. Maybe aside from the Yankees, but the Phillies do need to get back on track with their bullpen with Christopher Sanchez dealing right now with Aaron Nola sold that game, but Zach Wheeler, very good this year. I actually watched Christopher Sanchez throw that complete game against the Pirates, which is very cool.
Yeah, it was very cool, and especially that game against Skeens. I mean, is it normal? I mean, you guys play Skeens a ton, obviously. Is it normal for him to blow up like he did against us, or is
yes,
you think he's not good?
I mean, he's caliber, but he is. Sometimes he just isn't that good. You look at last year, his defense behind him wasn't really that great at all, with O'Neal Cruz in center field dropping every single ball. But this year he's improved in center field. But I still feel like that Paul Skeens still can't get it done.
Yeah, it's a valid take. Now, in terms of Kyle Schwarber, I'm a little surprised, that he was not playing. The Phillies said that it's injury, right? Injury that is really, that's really killing him. But that's illness. Sorry, illness. He's been sick. Apparently, though, I have a source that Kyle Schwarber has a knee issue. But I remember a few months ago when the Phillies were trying to sign Kyle Schwarber back. You guys almost got him. You guys almost got Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I would have loved to see some Schwarber bombs in Cincinnati, but of course we got Eugenio Suarez, who's been dealing with some back problems. But I would have loved to see Schwarber bombs at Great American Ballpark this year.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'll ask you this, Ro. I think you've been around the block. You've been up to my neck of the woods in Philly. You're a Cincinnati, native, obviously. Where does Great American Ballpark rank amongst the ballparks?
So your Phillies, I actually enjoyed going to the Phillies game. You guys were playing the Padres. I think you guys came back and won that game against the Padres whenever I was in town. I mean, I love seeing the bank. It was very cool to see the bank in action. For me at Great American Ballpark, I would have to put it maybe in a close third behind PNC Park and your Citizens Bank Park. Because I've been to a lot of Reds games in my lifetime. I actually was to the Reds game where Ellie De La Cruz debuted. If you see the picture right here in the top left corner, right there.
Oh my
I
God.
was actually at that game.
Yo.
I was like up a lot behind home plate though, like way up in the grandstands.
Yeah. It's a nice background you got back there, dude.
I know.
Pretty
I like
nice.
it.
What do you got? Lay it
I
on
got-
me.
I got Ellie De La Cruz in the right. I actually have my ballpark thing. You can't see it, but it's on the right there. Well, now you see it on the right over here. Then you got Ellie. Then you got Will Levis, which he was my favorite player at the time from Kentucky. And then I love Kentucky, and then Jamar Chase back there because I'm a Bengals fan as well. And
Yeah.
the Eagles are going to look really good this year, though.
Yeah. Although I will say, I know this is a Phillies post game stream, but man, I'm really excited to see what Joe Burrow can do this year for you guys. I've always thought that him being a lot of the time being rated under Josh Allen is ridiculous, and I'm really excited to see what Joe Burrow does for the Bengals this year.
Yeah, and you're welcome for the Dexter Lawrence trade.
Yep. Appreciate that. Yeah. That was it's so funny. Anytime the Giants seem to do anything positive, it's player wants out, it's so funny. But you know what? Anyway, yeah, you love to absolutely see it. But yeah, I think it's a little bit of a quicker episode, but Ro, we always on the 302 Birds podcast, we always love to give our guests love because they give the time and the effort to come on to our podcast and show us love. So where can the people that are watching find your stuff?
So I have a YouTube channel named Rono Sports. You may want to drop it in the chat or drop it in the description below, but my YouTube channel is Rono Sports. And if you want to follow my Instagram, it's the Row Houston _13. And you can follow my Instagram Rono Sports page. It's just Rono Sports, nothing after that. But my main account is the Row Houston _13. I also have a vlog channel, but I don't post on that much. So go subscribe to the Rono Sports podcast, or go subscribe to the Rono Sports channel on my YouTube page, and follow me on Instagram if you can.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, dude, we appreciate you for coming on. A little bit of a quicker show, but the Reds take the series, win 2 games in a row versus the Phillies. 9-4 your final today. 4-1 your final yesterday. And the Phillies, they go on to play Cleveland the next couple of days, and then they embark on a really tough schedule against the Dodgers, the Padres, even the White Sox, who have been a little bit of a hot team. Meanwhile, the Reds go to play the Cardinals back in Cincinnati. Then you all play the Mets. Please win against the Mets. We would very much appreciate that. All the Mets, thank God they suck this year. So
yes!
It shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard.
I was watching, since I have MLB.TV on my TV. And it was rivalry weekend last weekend. I was watching every free game that I could watch. I even watched that Yankees-Mets game. The Mets came back and won that game, and I'm like, what? And of course, you guys got the Guardians next, which is a team that is somewhat unbeatable at this point because we lost to them. But of course, it was our bullpen that had that issue. But the White Sox, oh boy, they are. I also watched that game too after I watched that Mets game. The White Sox, that was an awesome walk-off with the Cubs. I loved that.
Yeah. It's so funny. They all were saying the fact that they have the White Sox and the Cubs, the fact that they have 2 teams in the same city, which means they're both fans of the Bears. And I saw a clip of them saying Green Bay sucks, which is hilarious.
That was awesome. And did you see when the lights went out, the Undertaker bell came out with PCA too?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was iconic. You know that's Johan Duran's entrance right?
Oh my gosh. I actually was playing it last night not last night, Monday, as I was watching the game.
Yeah. I mean, apologies for setting him free in game 1. That was against y'all. That was a massacre. But you know, it's just what Duran does. He's so good, and I'm so glad that we got him.
Worth it for you guys.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys are able to get before we end the show, the Reds right now they're over 500. They're 2 games, above 500. But in this sort of in this world where it's extended playoffs, I feel like you guys should go for it at the deadline, right?
Yes,
we
need to.
And if if you guys were to go out and get somebody or get a certain position, where would you want the Reds to spend their money?
I see this is kind of a difficult decision to make because, I've seen a bunch of conspiracy theories about like Yordan Alvarez coming to Cincinnati with the trade. But I just want a compatible closer. I just want a closer. Emilio Pagan can somewhat close, but he can't close games at all. If you've seen him pitch, he actually when I watched him pitch against the Chicago Cubs, it was not fun to see him below a save like that. And I'm just like, we need a closer who can close. So I'd say the Reds need to go out and get a closer, maybe another bat. I'd say trade Key Brian Hayes away, as I sometimes call him K. Brian Hayes because of how many strikeouts he gets.
Yeah.
And I'd say Key Brian Hayes needs to go. Bring on another bat, but definitely get a closer, and definitely get a new bat, and just say goodbye to Key Brian Hayes.
Dude, I saw the clip of your announcer talking trash about Hayes the other day. I was dying.
Dude, John Sadak is an insane broadcaster.
He gets the thing I love about him, and I'm a broadcasting freak. It's the whole reason I went to the game, just like we all did.
Yeah.
He gets so hype. He gets so hype. When you guys hit home runs. I remember watching when he first started out. Oh my God, what was it against? It was not against anyway. It was Castellanos when Castellanos was a Red. Oh my God,
no, that was Tom Brenneman.
Yeah,
the Tom Brenneman scandal. That was awesome.
Yeah,
driving to left field by Castellanos. That'll be a home run.
Iconic, absolutely iconic. Yeah,
yes.
I remember. Watching this new guy that you have, he's so much better. If he was broadcasting when you guys had Castellanos, it would have been peak. But you guys have known Phillies killer Spencer Steer on the team. You have known Phillies killer Ellie De La Cruz. You have a known Phillies killer Sal Stewart for no reason
new and
whatsoever.
Formal Phillies killer.
It's so stupid, but you know what? It is what it is. The Reds get the win, and the Phillies go on to play the Guardians against a bunch of probably no-name pitchers that are going to carve us up for 8 innings, no hits, no runs, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. But Ro, appreciate you, man, for coming on this edition of the Phillies post-game show, and GG's.
GG's, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. Go thank you all for watching this edition of the Phillies postgame show, y'all. Go like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Ro on Instagram. Go subscribe to his YouTube. I'll drop it in the comments somewhere.
Sweet.
But yeah, appreciate you, Ro, for coming on. Thanks y'all for watching. Let's go, Phil.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! And it is gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today.